So I have this stateful React functional component using TypeScript. And essentially, I am passing a URL parameters as a prop. What I would like to do is I would like to destructure the match.params.id out of this prop and give it proper typing. Additionally, I would like to convert this generic from an any to a proper type. One way to go about doing this is to pull in the route component props module from React Router DOM. And here is the signature for this particular module, how to use it. Essentially, what we are going to do is we are going to declare two interfaces. First, I'm going to have a local interface called router props that will declare a data type for the ID in my URL parameters. The ID would be a string. And then I am going to declare a second interface extending route component props module and then passing in my router props as a generic. And so if you have other prop types for your component, you can put it in here. Otherwise, you can just leave it empty. And then what I'm going to do with the match ID props, again, name it appropriately as you see fit, is I'm going to pass match ID props as a generic for my component at my component level. And then now I have the ability to destructure out match from props. Okay, of course, match is match at params.id in my URL parameters. So now I don't need to call props dot anymore to have the match at params.id. I can get rid of that. Okay, and so of course, since I'm listening to the ID here for changes, in my use effect hook, I'm going to pass match.params.id in my depths, in my dependency array. Okay. If you need more documentation on how to do this, you can refer to the React and TypeScript handbook. It talks about this. It gives a very generic example, but you can work from there. Most likely in a big app, you're probably going to reuse this. So what I did here was I declare an interface directory and have this interface in here, and I can import it to whatever component that I need it in. Okay, hopefully this was helpful. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being a subscriber. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.